There have been new business challenges affecting families like mine, where we are parents, dual working parents of school-aged children, and where I wouldn't have normally thought of education and business as being as connected as it is right now. The lack of in-person learning has seriously affected parents that are also business owners, employees, and employers. Should the state take a larger role in public school planning, or is it best left primarily to the local level?
I'm a fourth generation Braintree resident. I went to Braintree Public Schools, and I believe that we can get through this ourselves. Okay. When going door to door, I spoke with parents how concerned they are about their children's education. This is a tragedy. Parents need to get back to work, and instead they are frantic about remote learning and themselves falling behind. I agree with Governor Baker that we need to get our kids back in school. If we can find a way to do safe trick-or-treating, then we should find a way to be able to get our kids back to school safely.
All right. Thank you. And Representative Cusack?
Sure, thank you. Obviously, the school issue is straining a lot of families with the remote learning versus in-person learning, and the number one is childcare. We have passed funding to increase childcare in spots for essential workers, and now as we go forward, reopening those safely so parents that cannot work from home have the option of childcare. You know, what we have across the district is kind of a hybrid. It seems to be working for now, but it is obviously straining families. And going forward, it's a whole question of how do you reopen these schools, keeping the social distancing, and making sure that, you know, just say Braintree alone has over 88 communities from which the staff comes from. You know, all you have to do is look at the sick map to see the impact that could potentially have. That's why we're providing PPP. I know Braintree High just upgraded their whole HVAC system so they could get students back in this week. But going forward, that's number one. But it can't just be do it yourself or, you know, get mandated by the state. It's a combination of obviously working with state officials. And that's what I think the guidance down to the local communities and the school committees is working right now, because every community is different. The physical environments of every school and every school district is different. And you need to have that flexibility for the safest possible way to return the students and the staff to the classroom.